Hi. Okay. Yes, I ghosted you. It's not a you problem. It's certainly not a you problem. You have always been there. You'll always be there. It's more of a me thing. I ghosted you for two reasons. One is philosophical, and the second is personal, which I will not be sharing. A couple weeks ago, I sat down with John, and we talked about growing up with a wrongfully convicted father. John is my older brother. We moved 13 times before he was 14, which, yes, moving sucks. It always sucks. But moving that much as a kid is jarring and really confusing. My parents did the best that they could. They painted it in the most beautiful light. They were, it's all positivity. This is all good. This is a good thing. We're going to do good things. We're moving somewhere better. It's going to be nice. You'll make new friends. It'll be fun. Well, I know now, ignoring that shadow, that negative side of it, really does kind of affect things moving forward. You really don't know how to process the negative if you never make space for it. My brother's reflections on losing friends, the uncertainty of moving, it really acted as a balm for my childhood's neglected shadow. It made space for it. It made me feel comforted to know that I wasn't the only one feeling those things. I know his words will speak to the kids that have lived in the same situation. You know, kids that were forced to deal with the repercussions of adult behaviors. It's really hard to be a kid. I think as an adult, you kind of forget that. You see, I took a break because I felt gross. Well, gross might not be the right word for it. I felt indelicate. See, I kind of have this issue with our media culture lately. Like TikTokers giving homeless people $1,000. Or Mr. Beast digging 100 wells in Africa. Or giving $500,000 to the person that stays in the circle the longest. They're good acts. They're nice things to do. But I kind of wonder if they would have done those things had they not received the clout or fame for their generosity. See, Jesus, not talked about a whole lot on the YouTube, Jesus saw the religious and the pious, and he called them whitewashed tombs. Amazing on the outside, but death inside. These were the people of the time that, they were looked to as holy. These were holy people that were doing good work. I mean, these people, they would give loudly. They would do it for attention. They would fast and groan to let everybody know, I'm suffering for a righteous cause. They didn't care about why they were doing it. They just wanted the attention. When I started this series, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a community of people that believed in righting the injustice of wrongful conviction. I wanted people to see what I see, hear what I hear, and champion that, and come beside it, and help me fight for it. But then, over the weeks, my mindset started shifting from this place of searching for community. I started thinking like a marketer. I'm not a marketer. I'm a filmmaker that hates seeing people suffer. Me? A filmmaker? You don't say. everything that we read, watch, or listen to, we're searching for something that resonates with us in our experience. And there's thousands of kids out there that don't have anyone publicly speaking about being a son or daughter of someone that was wrongfully convicted. I mean, no one to share the struggles, the confusion, the disassociation and distrust. And the kids deal with it in isolation. There's no one to talk to. So they just cry alone, try to make sense of it as best as they can, and then just assume that that's normal life, that everybody deals with it that way. But they just don't talk about it. So yeah, I don't want fame. I don't want the attention of millions. I mean, I do. I want the attention of millions to be on the injustice. Millions strong, fighting for what I'm fighting for, believing in what I'm believing in. But as far as for myself, I could care less. I don't need the attention. So I took a break. I took a break because, well, I wanted to make sure that my intentions were good and true. I never want to make anything for mass appeal, to be honest. I mean, the biggest intention is I want to help on an emotional and tangible level. I mean, we all have to play the social media game. Bright thumbnails, catchy intros, edit quickly. But I'm going to quote Kendrick here. Show me something natural, like ass with some stretch marks. I don't want your bullshit. I'm ready for something real. Oh. Our life wasn't normal. I can say this now with certainty. But it was normal to me. And it's normal for thousands of kids that have a mom or dad that has to register every year, has to move all the time, has to work odd jobs because that's all they can get. I have something else to say. Just 1 second. I forgot. They can erase the record, but they will never erase the pain that families feel. Wilco is about the communities that are affected by this broken system. I can't stand idly by and let people profit off the backs of others. This is where I take the power back. I was powerless to what happened to my family. But now I can fight with the talents that I have. And you can fight with the talents that you have. That's all we can do. So until next time, be well, do good work, stay disciplined.